Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a really long time and I'm just gonna pretend like my 2 years of absence never happened. So let's pretend like it's been like 2 weeks instead of 2 years. What do you say? Okay, so what's up? I'm finally back with a new video and as you can see on the title, it's about IELTS. If you're here, you probably have a name to issue with the IELTS score. I mean, you probably know what IELTS is for and what are you going to do with your IELTS score. But if you don't, I just want to give you a general definition. IELTS is designed to help you work, study, or migrate to a country where English is the native language. This includes countries such as Canada, Australia, New Zealand, the US, UK. Your ability to listen, read, write, and speak will be assessed during this test. I mean, this is a definition I got from the IDP IELTS website. There are so many ways you can use your IELTS score. For example, if you're planning to go to a different country for your master's degree, where English is a native tongue, there are so many scholarship programs that you can apply, and they are usually looking for your IELTS score, your TOEFL score, or any other English test scores. Also, as a law student, there are some law offices that I want to apply. Most of them work internationally, and in order to get a position in these offices, like as an intern, as a lawyer or something like that, you need to show your English level to them. So they're looking for, when you apply, they're looking for your IELTS score, your TOEFL score, like I said before, any English test that shows your English level. If you want to be in an office like this, it's always great to show your English score on your resume when you apply, because otherwise they probably won't even call you for an interview and waste their precious times. By the way, there are 2 types of IELTS. One of them is general and the other one is academic. And there is also something called UKVI, IELTS UKVI, but I have a lack of information about that, so I'm just going to skip it. And I took the general one. You took the general one. Now I took the academic one. Alright, for each section, I'm going to show my result right here. Right here. Okay. And also, before I tell you what I did, I just want to point out the fact that I'm not a tutor, not a teacher, not a native speaker. I'm only here to share my experiences with you. For the whole exam, there's only one source I suggest you to follow. It's the Cambridge IELTS books. I'm about to show them to you. Why am I so bright? Okay. It's these. And at first I made a mistake like working from the sample exams on the website's internet. Do not use anything but the Cambridge books. They failed me. I mean, websites failed me. Don't do that. Alright, let's talk about listening and reading first. The thing is, I had a big trouble with the reading first, but then I figured out how to do that actually. By the way, I'm not going to just bog down in details in this video, because there are some specific parts that I want to point out, and I just want to keep this video short. Okay, for listening and reading, there's only one thing to say. Use Cambridge IELTS books, and the more you practice, the better results you get. Like, I swear. The reason why I tell you to use the Cambridge IELTS books over and over again is the actual exam and the books are exactly the same in style. The reading was so hard for me, especially the vocabulary, the grammar, everything was so complicated. I mean, as you know, it gets harder from section 1 to 3, and I couldn't even do section 1. It was a disaster. But I've tested myself too many times that I can't even count, and I finally got a high score. There's only one more thing that I'd like to recommend you, is to keep your listening and reading scores as high as you can, because these two are the easiest parts, I think. I mean, speaking and writing are not too hard, but they make you a little bit nervous. Okay, so let's move on to the writing part. As you know, there are 2 tasks, task 1 and task 2. In task 1, they want you to interpret graphic style things, and in task 2, they want you to write an essay. So for the both sections, there is only one YouTube channel that I'd like to recommend. It's IELTS with Jackie. During this period, this channel helped me a lot, and I can't say I've achieved a score that I aimed, but it's good. It's average. Is it really? I know can do better, but I think I just gave up because like anytime I tested myself, anytime my friends took the test, they always get 6.5, and I was like how, even though I try a lot, I know that I'm only gonna get like 6.5, and I got 6.5. So in this channel you can easily see all kinds of questions from task 1 and task 2, such as like line graph, pie chart, discussion essay, problem solution essay, things like that. Okay, now it's time to talk about speaking. Speaking was actually the most difficult part for me because it's so hard. It's pretty hard to trying to speak fluently in front of someone who has a wonderful English. For speaking, if you have a wide range of vocabulary, just use it. I mean, it's always great to use advanced vocabulary, advanced grammar. But if you can't do that, if you can't remember the advanced word, just try to be fluent. I mean, I'm sharing this according to my experience with the examiner. I was pretty fluent. I didn't even hesitate with the words, and I think this is the reason why I got 7.5. Because after the exam, when my friends asked how did it go, I was like, well, I couldn't use any fancy words, any like fancy grammar, but I was fluent. So do not think of the grammar that you want to use. Do not think about the vocabulary that you want to use. Try to avoid making sounds like because it's annoying. Don't do that. Try to use the words well. I think so, in my opinion. Well, according to my experiences, things like that, because I believe that it makes the conversation more natural. And also, there's one more thing that most of the students don't even care about. It's to look more comfortable. It's to look more energetic. For example, like having a big smile when you enter the room and saluting the examiner. Alright, I think I've told to you about everything that I've planned to. I hope this video will be beneficial for you, because this is the reason why I recorded this video. And I hope you can achieve all the goals you have in your life. I hope everything goes the way you want. See you later.